What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you today with more Dokkan Battle. One of the biggest questions that I get asked is, what do I do with all these Elder Kais? I just got some Elder Kais. Who do I put them in? Where do I put them? What do I focus on, etc., etc. So I have a few rules of thumb. Mine may differ from a lot of Dokkan YouTubers, but one of the other problems I've seen a lot of people saying lately is that the game just isn't fresh. And that's true. It is very, very true. We are hurting for new content. There is a new event coming shortly, so that's kind of cool. But one of the things that this game currently has going on is that we're kind of in a lull period. Now, we are ramping up to second and a half anniversary, which should be coming actually a month from today. So when that happens, we'll be getting a lot more stuff. But there are a few ways that I keep the game at least interesting to me, and it does relate to this. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. And I'll start off with my absolute number one no-no. Do not do this. So I found this guy here. This is the base Vegito that Dokkan's into Vegito Blue, the LR Vegito Blue, the free-to-play one we're getting, quote-unquote free-to-play. One of the things that I've seen people screaming about recently is we just don't have dupes for him. That is true. But if you follow the game, if you follow JP, you know anything about JP, there is a farmable super attack for him coming. A lot of it boils down to your level of patience. Are you patient enough to wait for that to come? This person clearly not. Because check that out. Max super attack. When I pulled it, and when we talked about that, the first thing I said, we got two of them, put that other one into a dupe path. And I even put mine into the lower right, because I know at some point in the game, A, we're getting more of them, we have to. B, we are getting a farmable super for that unit. Yes, it may be a few months off. I'm the kind of person I'm willing to wait. We don't even have a Patara leader yet. So, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that unit? I personally, I rarely, if ever, use my LRs, which sucks, but it's a thing. So for a lot of people, yeah, it might be interesting to throw Elder Kais into them and get them up as quickly as possible, and to say, hey, I've got my Super Attack 20, but legitimately, how often are you going to use him? Honestly, probably not that often, unless you have a really, really killer hero strength team, and I mean really killer. So I can't, it's just a thing. So I take that back. He will work on the new gods category, but at the same rate, our leader for it's still kind of questionable. So anyway, that's the way I look at these things. I would absolutely not ever put Elder Kais into this unit. Not once. Because he has a farmable super attack coming. So when it comes to that type of thing, definitely, absolutely do not ever, in my opinion. But again, I'm patient enough to wait for the things coming out. Because as far as spending my money, you guys know I spend money on the game. My money goes into summons. That is what it goes into. I'm all about getting the new hype cards and looking for the future. I don't see the purpose in that. Now, I might one day to make content for you guys, but it's, grit my teeth and bear it. It's like the time that I put all the orbs into free-to-play units. Some of them, yay. Some of them, I want those orbs back. But I would never, ever, ever recommend you do it. Ever. Even if I do it. So let's go ahead and grab an Elder Kai real quick, and we'll talk about this. So, in the Baba Shop, we do currently have a complete restocking of the Elder Kais. 100% restocking. So we've got, what do we got? 4 right there. 4 more there, so that's 8 in total. I want to say there's like 14 or something in here. A good amount. I mean, a very, very good amount. Let's keep going. There's 3 more right there. 5. Okay, so 6 more. So yeah, we have 14 Elder Kais in the Baba Shop. Free to play, just farm up some orbs, grab one. I'm going to go ahead and snag one real quick. I'm going to grab one of the 200 ones, just because. And we'll go talk about what to put them in. Okay? So, let's go into training real quick. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go, by super attack. So as you can see, this tells me who needs dupes, who needs stuff. So like this unit. He has a super attack that is not yet farmable, but is eventually coming to the game. When that happens, I can play with him. He already is max super attack. Well, actually, I think he was the farmable unit if recollection serves. I don't specifically remember, to be honest with you. But, who knows, I'm not putting... You'd never put Elder Guys into him. Hell no. Absolutely not. I don't give a damn how bad you want this unit. LR Hercule, I've got him fully awakened to LR over here. Okay? As you see, I've got 2 I'm working on. I'm arguing whether I'm even going to put orbs into him. I might, just for the simple sake of doing a test. But... hell no. Hell no. And this is the free-to-play cell. So you've got a free-to-play cell unit. So any perfect cell, immediately, hell no. Not even playing that game. Do not put orbs into those types of units. Okay? There are lots and lots and lots of units that have supers that are farmable just from the damn super strikes. So don't even play that game. That's not even worth. Okay? I'll show you a unit that definitely is worth putting orbs into, and that is Super Vegito. Well, actually, I wonder if the other one... I don't think the other one Dokkan's into a super. I'd have to double check. But as of currently, as best of my knowledge, we do not have a farmable super attack for him. The other one might be farmable. I'd have to double check that, to be completely honest with you. But I put a ton of orbs into him in the... Elder Kai's into him in the past. You can see Super Attack 9. He's not quite up there. But he is coming along. Okay? Super Saiyan 2 Goku does not have a farmable super, I don't believe. But at the same rate, you pull him often enough and he pulls an SR. Screw it. Absolutely not. No way in hell. Okay? Let me show you what I'm putting orbs into at the moment. Let's see, where is he at? Let me just go ahead back. Go to the Fusions category. This is my #1 team set anyway, as it is. A lot of people get on to me because this guy, Gotenks, does not have... he's not been Dokkan. I'm working on his super attack. His super attack comes from the Trunks and Goten units that you pull all the time. The SRs you pull all the time when you're doing summons. So while it's not a farmable super, I pull enough of them. It absolutely is not worth to... In fact, I think that's the free-to-play one right there. Yeah, that is the free-to-play one. So when his comes back, that's the one I use to farm up his. That's... Now I remember. So anyone that's a base Gotenks, absolutely not worth putting supers into. In fact, you notice his super attack's low because I focused on other units at that point in time. So basically every unit here, with a few minor exceptions, has a farmable super attack. He does not. He was the first person that I put Elder Kais into. I did pull a few past putting Elder Kais into him, and I had to Baba them. But that happens. That's Baba points. That's okay. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Absolutely no farmable super. Perfect candidate. He got as many of them as I could put into him. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and the one I'm going to put orbs into at the moment, the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I use him a lot. I use him all the time, but I have not... I had so many other cards come up that I wanted to put super attacks into that I just simply couldn't at the time. So, for me, he is definitely my candidate. I'm putting Elder Kais into him as often as possible right now because I do use him all the time. The other thing to pay close attention to, and it's real easy to say, okay, well, this guy doesn't have a farmable super. I'll throw orbs into him. Or, I'm sorry, Elder Kais into him. The other thing to look at, and I'll go back to training here real quick. So now I've got that guy up to Super Attack 4, but... You know, what to do. All right. Here's the interesting kind of sort of exception to the rule. LR Broly. When I pulled him, he has a farmable super. But remember, you can only farm that super up to a certain point. After that point, you have to put orbs into them. There's just no way possible not to. So, or I guess maybe, but you'd have to pull a dupe and all that stuff. It just wasn't worth. It wasn't worth my while. I needed him for the tournament. I farmed him up to Super Attack 10. I spent the whole week doing it. As soon as I had him up to Super Attack 10, then I put Elder Kai's in for that last 10 to get him up to SA 20. Did not regret that one bit. Never regret that. Okay? All your free-to-plays, don't bother. You'll notice that all the free-to-play LRs are all at Rainbow Starred. Don't even with... We have the... I'll talk about them real quick, because it's really important to them. Their legendary campaign is coming up, and we will probably, like with LR Goku, get 10 Elder Kais for getting them to SA 20. Do not put Elder Kais into them, if you can help it. Think of it like a farm to get Elder Kais. And that's what I did with LR Goku. So, yes, they're not really farmable in the traditional sense, but if you play the game daily, you will have enough friend summons. They pull very, very, very frequently. So you should be pulling one a day, really. If you do 3 to 4 friend summons a day, you should be pulling them on the daily. So you should be able to at least get them up to Super Attack 10, if not 15, or close. Something really, really close. Farm all their medals. I keep saying orbs. Farm all their medals, absolutely. So if you come to the last day, if you have to put an Elder Kai or 3 or 4 into them just to get them up there and get the 10, that's worth. But putting all 10 into them just to finish it in a hurry, totally not worth. Absolutely not worth. Okay? So that is very, very relevant. Be cautious about that. The other thing, like I said, that I'll pay absolutely pinpoint precision to when I'm thinking about putting units, Elder Kais into units. Let's look at the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Goku. I don't have him Dokkan. What the hell is wrong with me? Well, I'm fixing that ASAP. So he does immense damage. Defense plus 30% for 6 turns. Hell yes. Absolutely Elder Kai's into that unit. Let's look at another one. Okay, let's go down to Caulifla, because I did put Elder Kai's into her. But I thought about it long and hard. I did that to damage test her to do some stuff with her. She only does supreme damage, but she also has defense plus for 1 turn. So probably an okay unit to put Elder Kai's into, but not my first choice by a long shot. Units that have immense damage, number 1. LR's probably right there with that. Remember, LRs do colossal damage, which is, believe it or not, slightly lower than, but they have they all have the capability to do mega colossal, depending upon this, passives and whatever on their card. Or sometimes it's when it gets up to super attack levels and stuff like that. They're almost always worth as far as Elder Kais go, unless they have a farmable super, like I said before. Okay, let's look at Bootanks. He pulls as an SR. He is a pretty frequent card to get, but not frequent enough. I've just got lucky and pulled enough of them. And he Dokkans into this unit. He is a sealer. Sealers never put... The whole point in them is to seal. It is not to do damage. He doesn't do damage worth a damn. So, no, absolutely not. No Elder Kais. And when you see down here extreme damage, that's garbage. Extreme damage is garbage. Do not put Elder Kais into a unit with extreme damage. That's kind of my rule of thumb right there. That's how I do this. Like, okay. Immense damage, absolutely. Extreme damage, hell no. Supreme, alright. What do we get out of it? Are there any benefits to it? Let's look at Mutaito. Huge damage, seal super attack. Hell no. And he pulls from the post-world tournament banners. No. You'll get enough of him eventually. Don't even worry about it. This Broly, which I don't think he ever had a base unit. So I wonder if he's part of that farmable system. I don't think the Broly you pull ever Dokkans into a Super Saiyan, but I'd have to go back and do that. It's been literally almost a year since I've done it, so it's like my memory's not fresh. Seal tanks I did cover. He does supreme damage, but he's a sealer again, not worth. that's just the best way to go about this. So when I do it, first thing I look for, does he have farmable super? Does he do immense damage? If the answer is yes, immense, no farmable super, okay, you're probably a pretty good candidate for Elder Kais. Supreme damage, okay. No farmable super does supreme damage, okay. Does it do anything to attack and defense? Okay. Greatly lowers defense. Boom. You're probably a good candidate for Elder Kais after I've exhausted the other units. Lowers defense, I'll think about it. Greatly lowers defense or greatly raises attack. If that greatly is in there, they become a very good candidate. So that's just kind of how I do it. And that goes on to my, how do I keep the game fresh? Well, let's look at my Int Trunks, who I'm currently farming up. Okay. Okay, he's available because I've already reversed him. Okay. I do have this guy Dokkan, but he's currently reversed, so don't yell at me. It's been done. I just have to send it back up. He's currently Super Attack 6. I have until Saturday to farm up his Super Attacks. He does do immense damage, so he is a good candidate for Elder Kais, but he has a Super Attack that is easily farmable from at least 2 different sources. So I don't do it. And that's just how I keep the game fresh. Every single day I go in, I play the game, I run at least 1, if not 2, if I can do it, stamina runs on the units that Dokkan into the Super Saiyan Trunks, future Trunks, and then I farm up his Super Attack. It's been a long time. I've had him for a good minute, but to be honest with you, he's not a damage taker for me, or a damage dealer for me. He is an orb changer and a nuker. So I don't necessarily need him at Super Attack 10. That's another thing to look at. But he's a very, very, very rare exception. He's a fantastic hitter. Huge, great hitter. Immense hitter, I guess I should say. But for me, when he has that farmable super, that's a great way for me to come in every single day, stay motivated, enjoy playing the game. Sometimes I just throw my best teams at his events just so I can bash through the orb event, or the metal events. I keep saying orbs. But realistically, when it comes down to it, if I want to have a lot of fun playing the game, I'll take like Hot Garbage Team, or a team that I know is at a disadvantage, see what I can do to play the game and enjoy myself while I'm also farming up the super attack for that unit. I'm in a grind now, so I'll probably be throwing my fusion team at it every day to bash through it quickly. And that's probably what I'll be doing on stream tomorrow night as well. But that's how you keep the game fresh. So many people throw Elder Kais at units so quickly, it ruins it sullies the game a little bit. You are robbing yourself of a lot of enjoyable gameplay. So I think this video's gone on way too long. I'm going to cut it right there, but that is what to do with your Elder Kais. Farm them up, throw them into units that don't have farmable supers. Throw them into really, really hard to pull units, banner units, immense damage units, your Super Saiyan 4s, because none of those have farmable supers. That is how you do the Elder Kais. And just because they're in the Baba Shop does not mean you have to grab them. There will be a point which they'll expire. So play the game, pull them up, collect them, hold on to them if need be. We get enough Dragon Stones daily, you can add more slots, and you can just hold on to them until you need them. But unless you are just drowning in them, there's absolutely no... And let's face it, 99.9% of you, self-included, that are watching this video do not have that, I'll say luck, but that lot in life. You don't have $500 a month to blow on the game. That's insane. So stick to that rule of thumb. You will enjoy the game more. You will, it might suck a little bit to have units that aren't doing as much damage, but, focus on enjoying it. Don't focus on having to be out there and being the best at everything. Just focus on the enjoyment of the game and play smart. That's all I'm saying. Play smart. Anyway, guys, cutting it there. If you have any questions about it, definitely comment below. I will be out for the day, but when I get home, I will check my comments and I'll respond to you guys as much as I can. If you have any, questions beyond that, there is always social media. You got the Birdman and you got the Booker. Do not hesitate to hit me up if you want more information on this. Other than that, guys, I'm going to call it there. Boom, boom, and I will lay your ass out. And don't forget about the live stream tomorrow, next time.